Hello and welcome everybody. This is your commentator Moods, and I welcome you to the final matches of the second round for both the King and Queen of the Mountain tournaments. And as usual, we're going to start off with our Queen of the Mountain matchup. And this is going to be an interesting matchup as McCool will be taking on Angelina Love. Now we're going to have a clash of two superstars with similar styles. Anyway, McCool, as she come down to the ring, she made it to the second round by defeating Maurice. That was a good matchup. One I would like to see again in the future, but anyway. Here comes her opponent, accompanied by Winter, is Angelina Love, who made the second round by defeating Velvet Sky. Anyway, I'd like to remind you folks that this is a one and done tournament. You move on, you lose, you're gone. There's no second chances, no nothing. No losers bracket, no nothing. You get anything for losing or for coming in second place. And I'd also like to remind you guys that the winners of both the King and Queen of the Mountain tournaments will receive championship opportunities at our next CTV All or Nothing, which will be live from our nation's capital in Washington, D.C. Hope you join us for that one, folks. Let's get this matchup underway. And the winner of this matchup will move on to the Elite 8 to take on Hermione Granger. And that is going to be a tough opponent for either of these ladies because she's been winning by using magic. So I wonder how either of these two ladies are going to fare with the magic. Anyway, Angelina has control in the early going here. Now, Irish Whip. And a tilt-the-world backbreaker. Nice tilt-the-world backbreaker there. Now Angelina gets countered by Michelle with a thumb to the eye. Now Michelle with these punches and kicks. Nice combination of punches and kicks. And now follows that up with a suplex, and a frontal suplex. Wow, a frontal suplex. Thought she was going to go for a vertical suplex, but a frontal suplex. And now Angelina counters, and a huge knockdown shot there by Angelina. Now Angelina, drop kick. Down goes McCool. Now, elbow back to head. Now Angelina, oh, thumb to the eye there by McCool, and a forearm smash takedown. Now McCool, Irish whip to Angelina. And oh, Angelina counters into a DDT. Wow. And now a soccer ball kick. And she's going to slam Michelle's face down on the mat. Now she picks up McCool. And a kick. And oh, look at that move. That's a big move there. But now McCool counters. And now Michelle with an Irish whip. And oh, huge forearm smash takedown there. Wow. That was a huge shot. Now, Irish Angelina in the corner. And, oh! Huge clothesline in the corner there. Wow. Now, McCool, what you gonna do here? Backbreaker. Nice backbreaker there. Now, what McCool got planned here? McCool. Oh! Counter by Angelina. Punch. Kick. Kick. And a kick. Nice kicks there by Angelina. Now a shoulder knockdown. Now she picks up McCool. Goes for an Irish whip in the corner. Now she's setting her up the top rope. What's setting her up for? Oh! Michelle counters. And now Michelle. Huge missile drop kick. Holy crap, what a missile drop kick. As she goes in the cover off that drop kick. 1, 2, no. Only a 2 count. And now McCool gets countered by Angelina. Angelina did it go for a huge release German suplex. Holy crap, that German. And now what's Angelina got planned here? She's going to go for it again and again. Another release German suplex. Wow. And now kick to the back there by Angelina. And again, she's going to shove Michelle's face down on the mat. Now she picks up McCool. And now Michelle counters that Irish whip of her own. And now she's gonna send Angelina to the floor with that. Now she's gonna follow her out there, but she better be careful because it was Winters out there. But Winter can't lay a hand on to Michelle or Angelina will be disqualified. Now they're back in the ring though. Now Michelle McCool gets countered by Angelina with a knee to the gut. And now a drop kick there by Angelina. Now Angelina picks up Michelle McCool. And now she's gonna go for a Luthez press. Nice Luthez press there. Now what's Angelina do? Oh, he's gonna set up for the Botox injection. Wow, an early Botox injection. Goes for a cover, but too close to the ropes, and then the ref calls for a break, which is a lucky break there from Michelle McCool, because if she was away from the ropes there, I think that'd be it. Anyway, now Michelle's in control off of that Luthez press. Now she's got stomps. Now picks up Angelina. Goes into a headlock. Now what you doing? Trying to set her up for it. She's going to set her up for something here. Set her up in the corner for chops across the upper chest. She's going to chop her again and again and again and again and again. Now, ooh! Angelina counters now. She's going to go for chops. And, oh, Michelle counters and going for chops again. And down goes Angelina. And now, Michelle McCool, what you going for here? What you got planned? She's going to go for a back suplex. Nice back suplex there. And now she's just going to choke Angelina on those ropes. Come on, ref. You can't let her do that. She's got to break for the 5 though. She'll be disqualified. And she breaks at 4. Now she picks up Angelina. And now what you gotta do? Go for another suplex, and another frontal suplex! Again with those devastating frontal suplexes. Now Alex will turn in the corner. And now she's gonna send Angelina shoulder first into the ring post. That's not gonna feel good on the shoulder. Now, oh! I think we saw Angelina do that move, and now Michelle's doing it. The devastating maneuver there. Now, Irish hit by Michelle. And a neckbreaker takedown. And now, oh, Angelina counters. And a shoulder knockdown. Now she picks up Michelle. Well, Michelle comes with another thumb to the eye. And another Luthez press. And now, she's going to go for a spear. A spear, and a spear, and a huge spear there by Michelle. Now what you doing? Backbreaker. Trying to weaken Angelina some more. Now an Irish whip. And another neckbreaker takedown. Now she goes into the cover. She's going to get it. 1, 2. No! And he was able to kick out there. Now punch, and a huge boot to the face. Now Michelle picked up Angelina. And then third one of those backbreakers. Now Michelle's going up for a flipping senton. And now she's going for that spear again. Can she hit the spear? And she connects with the spear. Huge spear. And now she's going to follow that up with the faith breaker. Can she hit it? And there it is. The faith breaker there by Michelle McCool. That's got to be it. Goes into the cover. 1, 2, 3. It's over. And Michelle McCool wins and will move on to the Elite 8. And finishes off the Elite 8 to take on Hermione Granger. And now we see the replay of this exciting matchup. Now, coming up next, we're going to have the Elite 8 of the Queen of the Mountain Tournament, which will start on our next episode of Hang Time and Slash Outrage, which that is going to be a super show. So look out for that one, folks. But anyway, coming up next is going to be the final match of the second round in the King of the Mountain Tournament, as Universal Champion Sheamus takes on Bobo the Clown. Hopefully join us for that one, folks, and I will see you there.